spokesperson of Tanii Supun Dukun, the Apex Council of the Upper Tanii community, and as well as I'm the member secretary of the Delimitation Committee under the aegis of TSD. On my right is senior advocate Michi Tagia, who is also the member of SDC, as well as the member secretary of the governing council TSD. On my left is Mr. Koj Nichi. He is the general secretary of Upper Tanii Student Union. So we entirely represent the SDC and TSD. At the outset, I would like to congratulate the members of Arunachal Press Club, APC, for having a wonderful office here. And in fact, it is my first time here coming. And also, I'd like to thanks and appreciate your August forum and medium and platform which you have given to us to put a few words in front of the public and to this medium. Well, Standing Delimitation Committee, just for your information, as I said earlier, it is a committee constituted under the aegis of Tanii Supun Dukun, and it is mandated and empowered committee to work and do some activities and research or whatever for the delimitation matter in 17 Hapoli Assembly constituency, and also to coordinate other committees in a state and other district in regard to delimitation. And let me put it very clearly that it is non-political and social forum for the larger interest only. On delimitation matter, I would like to put some words in Hindi as well so that larger public can understand that. आप सभी को पता है कि अभी शायद सबको पता हो गया कि डिलिमिटेशन क्या है, ये मुद्दा क्या है। हम सब जानते हैं कि असेंबली कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी होता है और अरुणाचल में 60 असेंबली कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी है। तो डिलिमिटेशन ये रीएडजस्टमेंट ऑफ असेंबली सीट एज पर डिलिमिटेशन एक्ट 2002 एंड सेंसस का मुताबिक होता है। एंड इट इज डन, ये इसीलिए किया गया कि सबको इक्वल एंड प्रोपोर्शनल रिप्रेजेंटेशन मिले। कहीं कहीं पॉपुलेशन बेस में कभी कभी ज़्यादा एमएलए भी हो सकता है, कुछ जगह में कम एमएलए भी हो सकते हैं बेस्ड ऑन अ पॉपुलेशन। सो लास्ट डिलिमिटेशन वाज डन इन 1987 in the state. So in 2008, a delimitation in Arunachal Pradesh under the chairmanship of Kuldeep Singh was almost उसका प्रोसेस खत्म होने वाला ही था और इनफैक्ट उसका पब्लिक हियरिंग भी हो चुका था। बट लेकिन गवर्नमेंट ने इसको एक लॉ एंड ऑर्डर का इश्यू रीजन लेके उसको सेंटर को ये रिकमेंड किया कि उसको डिफर करने के लिए, एंड उस बेसिस में प्रेसिडेंशियल ऑर्डर के बेसिस में 2008 डिलिमिटेशन एक्सरसाइज वाज डिफर्ड, वो डिफर हो चुका है। नाउ हमारा एक बड़ा सवाल है कि ये क्यों डिफर किया गया। ऑफ कोर्स गवर्नमेंट ने बोला है कि लॉ एंड ऑर्डर इश्यूज है, तो हम ये चाहते हैं कि अगर लॉ एंड ऑर्डर इश्यूज था तो प्रेसिडेंट रूल क्यों लागू नहीं लगाया है, दैट्स वन क्वेश्चन। एंड सब्सिक्वेंट इलेक्शन भी होते रहा है, तो हम ये सवाल एक इंटेलेक्चुअल होने के नाते किया है और बहुत सा प्लेटफॉर्म में भी इसको हमने प्लेस भी किया है। बट आई शैल नॉट गो इनटू द इन डेप्थ ऑफ द हिस्ट्री बिकॉज उसमें टाइम ज़्यादा लगेगा। तो इस सिलसिले में SDC TSD has submitted various numerous applications, memorandums and appeals. बहुत सारे अपील्स हमने जमा किया है वो भारत सरकार को और हमारा अरुणाचल सरकार को, और बहुत सारा ऑफिस हाई ऑफिस में भी उसको सबमिट किया है। ऑनरेबल CM को भी सबमिट किया मैंने, हम सब ने, आई मीन SDC, और इवन प्राइम मिनिस्टर को भी सबमिट किया है। तो इट इज़ द मैटर ऑफ हम कि अपना राइट्स को मांग रहे हैं। तो हम ये नहीं मांग रहा कि हमको कुछ रिजर्वेशन दो, और हम ये भी नहीं मांग रहा कि हमको कुछ स्पेशल पैकेज ऑफ स्कीम दो। हम अपना फंडामेंटल राइट्स मांग रहे हैं, हम अपना कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल राइट्स को मांग रहे हैं। सो आई थिंक आस्किंग फॉर ए कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल राइट इज नॉट अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल। तो हम सोचे कि हमारा हक है, हमारा राइट है, तो इसलिए हम इसको आज यहाँ मुद्दे लेके आया है। एंड we have been supporting various committees constituted for the delimitation exercise. जैसे कि हमारा notice delimitation committee है दिल्ली में, which is comprising the members are comprised of Manipur, Assam, Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh. तो उसको भी हम ये support कर रहे हैं and they are leading from the front in the national level. And further, we also support any a democratic movement launched by various committees जैसे कि हमारा NESFOD है, Notice Student Federation of Delimitation and Arunachal Pradesh Delimitation Demand Committee. तो इन दोनों भी दो जगहों में यह प्रोटेस्ट रैली लॉन्च किया है. One was on 12th August 2022 in the Jantar Mantar, Delhi, and APDC ने 21 जनवरी 2023 को यहाँ ईटानगर में लॉन्च किया है. तो उसको भी हम समर्थन दिया है. And plus APDCC has also affirmed that they will continue to fight for the constitutional right on delimitation, and they have उन्होंने ये भी कहा कि अगर चाहे तो हंगर स्ट्राइक में बैठ जाएगा. तो उसको भी हम समर्थन देगा, SDC and TSC as a whole. And in regard to आज का जो हम एप्लीकेशन एक proposal peaceful democratic rally in zero, it is subsequent to the meeting called by our TSD, public meeting बुलाया था जीरो में. तो on 5th February 2023 at zero, there was a public meeting where all the present and former MLAs and ministers also attended, and large public was gathered. तो उसमें discussion हुआ है और ideas views आया है, and plus all consensusly ये endorse किया कि हम एक रैली निकालेगा, a peaceful democratic rally, which is a fundamental right of course under the article 19A and subclause ABC. So and उसको endorse किया public ने, and from Gandhi School Hapoli to Padi UA outdoor stadium Hapoli तक जाएगा, from 5 a.m. in the morning to 9 a.m. in the morning to 5 p.m. in evening. It is nothing but to express our sentiments and emotions and to seek the attention of the state and central government that we are here asking and begging for a constitutional right only. Then I would like to, through your august medium and platform, APC, I would like to appeal all the public, irrespective of any community residing in 170 Hapoli Assembly constituency, to come and participate, and also to stand in our solidarity for a very genuine and constitutional right. And it may be noted that TSD और SDC हम आगे बढ़ते रहेंगे और इसको हम यहाँ रुकेंगे नहीं, और हम अपना गोल, जब तक हमारा गोल अचीव नहीं होगा हम आगे चलते रहेगा, and till our fundamental rights and constitutional right is achieved. However, we with folded hand appeal the government of Arunachal Pradesh to consider and recommend the delimitation exercise as per 2001 census, that is Delimitation Act 2002, and to the similar what Assam government has done. But we are also glad at least the present government of Arunachal Pradesh has agreed to hold delimitation exercise. However, constitutionally speaking, it needs to be done as per 2001 census, that is Delimitation Act 2002. Lastly, I'll conclude. I request the members of APC to kindly come to zero and support us and cover the rally. And if the member would like to confirm your participation, we'll try to arrange a minimum logistic arrangements for you, the members of APC. And to end, I shall quote a political scientist like Robert A. Dahi and Stanford Levinson has rightly argued that political equality is fundamental to the successful working of a democratic polity. As such, any asymmetrical representation in the legislature may prove counterproductive, as those unrepresented may resort to undemocratic means to create political space for themselves. So, with these few words, I like to thank you, and I request Senior Advocate Michi Tagia sir, if he has any points on aspects of legal, may give a few inputs, and then followed by our ASU, one half a second of appeal. Thank you.
Very good evening to media persons. I have a twofold submission before you. First poll is deprivation of constitutional and fundamental rights of the Arunachal Pradesh as a whole, and particular of our Apatani community at zero. First poll would be the violation of the constitutional right of the Apatanis at zero. Second poll would be the discrimination amongst the states of the northeastern region. Right from the erstwhile NEFA, Arunachal Pradesh was renamed as Arunachal Pradesh in the 1972, January 20. And in the year 1975, 30 seats were allotted to the Legislative Assembly of Arunachal Pradesh. Thereafter, when the Statehood Act was enacted in the year 1997, on 20th February 1997, seats in the Assembly were increased from 30 to 60. Since then, the Assembly seats are in stagnant. The Delimitation Commission have done the delimitation in the whole of India except 4 states of northeastern region, Nagaland, Manipur, Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. Without there being any region, they neglected these 4 states. I'm talking about only Arunachal Pradesh. When delimitation was not done for the decades, it is a completely violation of the fundamental right and constitutional right granted under Article 14 of the Constitution of India. For that, we have been approaching. Our secretary has also explained in detail. We have given so much of representation to the concerned authority, but they don't pay any heed to that our constitutional demand. For that, we have a right to approach the judiciary. Therefore, we have notice on delimitation demand committee has filed a writ petition in the Supreme Court. Now, it is also on the process of hearing. Now, this was now, last time was yesterday, but the Election Commission could not file affidavit in opposition in that case. For that, 2 weeks time has been granted today. Now, this is a violation of constitutional right of the people of Arunachal Pradesh as well as for the Apatani community. Second discrimination is this: Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Nagaland are equally and similarly situated states who have been deprived of delimitation. Now, the government of India under the Home Ministry on 19 July 2022 last year, they have written letter to the Legislative Department of Law and Justice Ministry recommending and suggesting that Assam and Manipur can be considered for the exercising delimitation in those 2 states, and Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh other two steps which are to be considered later part on the appropriate time. This is a completely discrimination. You see, in Nagaland, Manipur, Assam, there are insurgency problems. There are a lot of law and order problems. But in our Arunachal Pradesh, there is no as such any problem, insurgency problem and law and order problem. Nothing is there. It is a very peaceful and it is a conducive for the government of India to do the delimitation exercise through the Election Commission of India. Now, as suggested by the Ministry of Home, the government of India has suggested that Election Commission to do delimitation in Assam as per provisions of 8A of the Representation of People Act. In case of Manipur, the Department of Legislative under the Ministry of Law and Justice has observed and they could find out there was some interim order passed by the Manipur High Court that 2001 census is to be revisited and to review and to do recensus of 2001. Thereafter, the delimitation is to be done at Manipur. So at this junction, at this point, it is not conducive to do delimitation in the state of Manipur. Therefore, the Ministry of Law and Justice has dropped for holding the delimitation in Manipur. And now, just you see, when there is a law and order problems in those three states other than Arunachal Pradesh, where the Assam has been given the opportunity to do the delimitation, where the Manipur was also suggested to be done, delimitation to be done in the Manipur. But why not Arunachal Pradesh? Why Arunachal Pradesh has been neglected? So this is a discrimination by the government of Arunachal Pradesh as well as by the government of India. The government of India is neglecting to do delimitation in the state of Arunachal Pradesh because of the negative letter written by the Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, taking some unnecessary grounds that 2001 census is too old and now 2021 census is almost reaching after doing that delimited census. Thereafter only it can be done, delimitation can be done. But this is a kind of discrimination. So therefore, we have arranged a peaceful democratic movement at Zero on 24th of this month to show our solidarity and the sentiment. Therefore, I would like to request all the sections of people to join the peaceful democratic movement at Zero on 24th of this month. And especially ngo tanmi soka itanor ka do namana me chala iso Zero samunka delimitation movement mokoso democratic movement mokoso che mo botoro mo. Thank you.
Yes, 30 seconds.
Firstly, I would like to thank Arunachal Press Club for having us here today. I also, on behalf of Apatani Student Union, would like to appeal all the civil society of our Arunachal to come forward and support our cause. आप लोग देखिए आज हम लोग यहाँ पे आए हैं एक एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी डिमांड को लेके हम लोग गवर्नमेंट को प्रेस नहीं किया है। हम लोग का जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल राइट है, उसको हक, हमारा जो हक है उसको देने के लिए हम लोग यहाँ पे प्लेस करने आया है। पहले भी आपतानी स्टूडेंट यूनियन का तरफ से हमने रिपीटेड ऑफ मेमोरेंडम सबमिट किया है हमारा मुख्यमंत्री पेमा खांडू जी को, लेकिन टिल टुडे दैट हैज बीन अनआंसर्ड। कुछ भी डेवलपमेंट नहीं हुआ है। तो ऐसे करते करते अभी कब तक ऐसे इग्नोर किया जाएगा? हम लोग एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी डिमांड नहीं कर रहा है, जो हम लोग का कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल राइट है, इक्वल एंड प्रोपोर्शनेट रिप्रेजेंटेशन फॉर ऑल, ये हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल राइट है। और हमारा जो अरुणाचल का जितना भी वासियाँ हैं, मैं थ्रू दिस मीडिया आई वुड लाइक टू अपील ईच एंड एवरीबॉडी, देखिए हम लोग सब एक फैमिली जैसा है। एक सर्टेन जगह का चीज़ को इम्पेक्ट कर रहा है, हम लोग को इम्पेक्ट नहीं कर रहा है, ऐसे आप लोग भी नहीं सोचना है। वी आर ए फैमिली, कल को आप लोग का उधर भी इम्पेक्ट कर सकता है। तो इसलिए हम लोग एक साथ मिलजुल के, अभी डिप्राइवेशन हम लोग फेस कर रहे हैं तो कल को हम लोग भी कर सकता है, हम लोग को भी गवर्नमेंट इग्नोर कर सकता है। ये चीज़ सोचना है। एवरी 10 ईयर्स में सेंसस हमारा यहाँ पे गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का तरफ से किया जाता है। तो एज पर पॉपुलेशन इक्वल एंड प्रोपोर्शनेट रिप्रेजेंटेशन, ये हमारा राइट है, ताकि टू लुक आफ्टर द वेलफेयर ऑफ आवर पीपल। लेकिन अभी सिंस 2 डिकेड्स जितना भी रिप्रेजेंटेशन डाला है उसको अनदेखा, अनआंसर्ड किया जा रहा है। इसीलिए हम लोग को बहुत दुख है। तो ये मीडियम का थ्रू से हम आंसू का तरफ से हम सभी से, स्पेशली फर्स्टली हमारा जो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट है, उन लोग को हम रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहते हैं कि डिलिमिटेशन को एक्सरसाइज करने के लिए आप इनिशिएट कीजिए। सेकेंडली, हमारा जो यूनियन गवर्नमेंट है, हमारा स्टेट, हम लोग का नॉर्थ ईस्ट को क्यों अनदेखा किया जा रहा है, तो ये चीज़ को भी आप लोग देख देना चाहिए। ये हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल राइट है। एंड थर्डली, हमारा जितना भी सिविल सोसाइटी है, सब लोग को हम अपील करना चाहते हैं वंस अगेन ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ आंसू, कि आप सब आगे आए, हमारा कॉज को सपोर्ट